So heading is how to install the Numpy. So heading is how to install Numpy. So Numpy is a library. So Numpy is a library. So Numpy is a library. So we need to install additional library. Okay. So totally entire Python different, and this is a additional library. Okay. So so how to install the Numpy? How to install the Numpy? So the command is pip install. So pip install numpy. So pip install numpy. So I so myself already installed. That's why it is so already installed. So requirement already satisfied means. So that is a one point. Other point is, so the Jupyter notebook already it is available this library. So this library already available. Okay, that's why it is written, the statement is requirement already satisfied. Okay, next one. So what is the abbreviation of the numpy? So next point, abbreviation of the numpy. So how to install numpy? So pip install numpy. So what is the so abbreviation of the numpy? So numpy means it is a numerical python. So what is the abbreviation means? So the numpy abbreviation numerical python. So it is called as a numerical python. So numerical python abbreviation. So it is called numerical python. So next point, it is useful. It is useful algebra. So algebra means in mathematical algebra means you can create a matrix and as well as the arrays. So what is the algebra means? You can create arrays and matrix. So NumPy is called as a linear algebra. So NumPy abbreviation is the numerical Python. Abbreviation is a numerical Python. So sometimes called as a NumPy is a linear algebra. So linear algebra. So how to install NumPy, and sometimes is called as a so linear algebra. So linear algebra. So what is the linear algebra means? You can create a matrix and arrays. So you can create a matrix and arrays, and also convert it to the one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional. So what is the useful of NumPy means? So you can create a data one dimensional and two dimensional, three dimensional arrays and matrix. So only you can create data. That data is converted to one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional. That's it. So NumPy means, so we create a data and the data is converted to one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional matrix or arrays. That purpose only we are using with the NumPy. So NumPy is a additional library. Okay. So don't compare to basic Python. Basic Python totally different. Basic Python totally different. So the NumPy is totally different. Okay. So in interview point of, you need any notes also. So I will share that. I will show the uh, notepad. You can write that one. Okay. So what is the NumPy? So NumPy is a Python library used for working with the arrays and matrix. So you can write these all points. So entire your career in data analyst depend on these two libraries. One is the NumPy, another one is the Pandas. So you familiar these two libraries, so you'll get the job. Okay, the job is called as a data analyst. Okay, totally your life is these 10 classes. Previously done 1 month class waste. So I have told that okay, this 10 class is important. Okay, this 10 class, so you will get the job, and okay, you can practice more these 10 classes. Today onwards this Numpy and Pandas. This is only interview purpose. I given the notes. Okay, it is only interview purpose. And now they are asking what is the NumPy, who created NumPy. Okay, what is the abbreviation. So like this, you need information. That's why I write. So you write up to what is the NumPy. Okay. After that, so how to pass the list, and I will explain. ఫోటో తీసుకో హరిచందన, తర్వాత రాసుకుందాం. మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడే స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి వచ్చావు కదా, ఫోటో తీసుకో. పర్లేదు. ఓకే. Okay. So the Python, advantage of Python. So advantage of the Python. So what is the Python? Okay, now advantage of Python. Advantage of Python. Okay. Heading is advantage of Python. Sorry, advantage of NumPy. So advantage of NumPy. So advantage of NumPy. So first point is past execution. So first point is past execution. So first point is past execution. Second point is save the memory. So first one is the past execution. Second point, save the memory. And third point, scalar operation also working here. In base Python, scalar operations not working. Here, scalar operations also not working in NumPy. Scalar, SCALAR, scalar. NumPy working, in basic Python not working.
స్కేలార్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ అంటే ఏంటి?
ఇప్పుడు మన లిస్ట్ ఉందనుకో, లిస్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసి ఎల్ ఈక్వల్ టు సో ఎల్ ఇంటూ 10 అన్నాం అనుకో. సో ఎవ్రీ ఎలిమెంట్ 10తో మల్టిప్లై అవ్వాలి. కానీ లిస్ట్లో అవ్వదు, 10 టైమ్స్ వస్తుంది అదే లిస్ట్.
అదే లిస్ట్ 10 టైమ్స్ రిపీట్ చేస్తుంది.
రిపీట్ చేస్తుంది అది. అదే అదే సేమ్ ఎలిమెంట్ 10 టైమ్స్ వస్తుంది అది లిస్ట్లో. సో పైథాన్లో నంపైలు అనుకో, ఒక ఎరే వేసి ఇంటూ 10 అంటే 10తో మల్టిప్లై అవుతుంది.
అందులో ఉన్న ప్రతి ఎలిమెంట్
ఇంటూ 10తో మల్టిప్లై అవుతుంది. దట్ ఇస్ స్కేలార్ ఆపరేషన్.
నేను ఎలా సార్, నేను క్లాస్
ఓకే ఓకే. ఎవరు
డెఫినేషన్ చెప్పలేదు.
ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ వాళ్ళు కదా.
ఎవరు సార్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్? నాకు పర్లేదు సార్.
మాకేం పై పైన చెప్పేది, వాళ్ళకేమో చెప్పి వాళ్ళు జాబ్ కొట్టారా, నేనేమో రోల్ ఏమో పెట్టుకోవాలంట.
So who are working in ideally? Okay, so in Jupyter notebook, so already I install numpy. Okay, who are working in ideally? So who are working ideally means this one. Ideally means, so ideally, so use ideally. So who are working in with ideally? So who are working with ideally? Ideally means this one. So you are directly import numpy, it is not working, so we need to install so numpy additionally. So how to install means, go for command prompt. So go for command prompt, not anaconda prompt, command prompt, normal command prompt, normal command prompt. So where your Python installed, go for that path. Okay, so where your Python installed, go for that path. Okay, cd program PR1. So this is a path. So this is a path. So go for the particular path. So write the command pip install Python numpy.
ఒకసారి ఇన్స్టాల్ చేస్తే సరిపోతుంది సార్.
సో సో నువ్వేంటంటే ఐడియాలో వర్క్ చేయాలంటే రాయాలి, ఇన్స్టాల్ చేసుకోవాలి ఖచ్చితంగా. సో నేను ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్స్టాల్ చేశాను. సో ఆల్రెడీ ఇన్స్టాల్ నా, దట్స్ వై ద రిక్వైర్మెంట్ ఆల్రెడీ సాటిస్ఫైడ్. సో యూ పీపుల్ ఆర్ నాట్ ఇన్స్టాల్ నా. So you people are not installed, so it is down. So whenever you run this command, must and should you need a Wi-Fi. Okay, then it is downloaded and after that it is installed. So don't forget, without Wi-Fi or without net we can't install this command. So this is a path. So this is a path of install my so Python. After that, so pip install numpy. Okay, then only it is install the software, the library. After that you need to work here. So ideally, without that without install, so we can't work in ideally. So keep on remember. Okay,
సార్ జూపిటర్ మనం చేసిన పని ఇంపోర్ట్
ఆ.
చేసుకోవాలి. ఐడియా కూడా సేమ్
సేమ్ ఇంపోర్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి. సో విత్ రూల్ వితౌట్ ఇన్స్టాలేషన్ we can't work. సో ఇన్స్టాల్ చేయాలి ఇక్కడ. So what is the numpy? Okay, so what is the numpy? So how to install? So advantage numpy. Okay, so first thing, so once install that library, So you need to work on that library. So must and should write with the import numpy. It is a library. So the alias name np, it is fixed for all company. So the alias name is np is a fix numpy. So don't write other name. Okay, so please practice also. So numpy as a np. Okay, it is alias name. In place of a numpy you can use with the np. First thing. So in numpy, okay, in numpy, okay, we have a, so int is a type. So int one type and float. So boolean and string is not available here. Okay, why? Because the numpy use for the algebra. Algebra means we can create a matrix or we can create with the array. So that array is that array is converted to two dimensional, three dimensional, and three dimensional, two dimensional, one dimensional, two dimensional, three dimensional only. Okay, so don't, we are not using any strings here. That's why. So numpy doesn't have a strings. Okay, keep on remember. So numpy is a algebra. So algebra means the data is converted to matrix and an array. Only we have two outputs, one is the array and one is the matrix. Remaining output never see, so never see in numpy. Okay, always output is array and numpy only. So always output is array and numpy only, so never see any other output. Okay, so we have a lot of methods, you have a lot of methods in numpy. So keep on remember that methods only. Keep on every method, keep on remember that method only. So keep on remember every method. So every method is important. So every method is important. The first method is a array. So the first method, so called as a array. So array. So inside of array, so we need to pass only list. So keep on remember. So the first method is called as array. So inside of array you must follow the so only pass the list only. So don't pass any tuple anything. Okay, inside of array you need to pass only list. So only list only you can pass. So you can pass tuple, you can't take. Okay, first method is array. The array method you can pass only list, only list. So first method. So the method, how to write that method? So that method available in numpy. So the method is available in numpy dot array, numpy dot array. So you pass only list. How to write list? Square bracket. So within the square bracket you can write. So how many elements you need, you can write. So how many elements we need, you can write. Okay. First method is array. So you can pass inside of array is a list. So you can pass is a list. Okay. So if you run this one, you will get the output. You will get the output. Okay. But we need to store somewhere, you can store. Okay. So now I run this one, you will get the output. Okay. Otherwise, you can store anywhere. You can use one variable and keep it into that variable like this. Okay, so a equal to numpy dot array, numpy dot array. So the array must and should you pass with only list. So only pass with the list only. So don't pass tuple and dictionary anything. So you can pass with only so list. So that output you need, you can store somewhere. You can use with one variable name. So that variable is called a. So so if you write any name, your name also you can write. Okay, don't write a b like this. You can write your name also. Okay. So now I use with a. So the output is stored inside of the array. So now we check output. So it is output. So the output always is for the array only. First thing. Okay, once the data is generated we need to check. So in basic python also we will use with the type of, okay, type of a. Same thing here also we use with the type of a. So what is stored? So it is a n dimensional array. It is called n dimensional array. So nd means n dimensional array. So type of means n dimensional array. So indeed array means n dimensional array. So n dimensional array. So first method is array. So how to write means np dot array. So array inside you need to pass only list. So don't pass tuple and dictionary. Okay, you can pass only list. So only list. Okay, that entire output stored into the a. Okay, so whenever we run a, this will get the output. So we need to check what is inside of a. So we can use type. So type of A, so you'll get the n dimensional array. So you'll get the n dimensional array. Next thing. Next thing. So how many elements in there inside of the array? So a dot size, a dot size. So a dot size. So the size is called length of the array. Means how many elements available inside of the array. It is a dot size. So a dot size. So what is that size? Okay, number of elements available inside of the array. So the Numpy and Pandas practice. This 10 class, your life is changed. So any interview, you go for any interview. Okay, first they're asking Pandas, and after that Numpy. Then only they come with the basic Python. Okay, so you complete this Numpy and Pandas. So the job is called data analyst. So be practice today onwards at least. So a dot. Next is item size. So next is item size. So next is item size. So the item size, I will get the output is 4. Okay. So it is not a length. So this 4 is called each element, how much memory occupied inside of the Python. So what is this 4 means? Inside of array, each element, how many bytes occupied inside of the Python array. This is 4 called how many bytes each element, not total, each element. One element, how many bytes occupied inside of the memory. Okay, so this is a number of elements. Size is called number of elements inside of the array. Bytes, each element how much memory occupied. Okay, how many bytes? It is a 4 bytes. Suppose your data is float here. So suppose it is int, so it show the 4. Suppose your data is float, the item size is written as a 8. Keep on remember, the float is 4, occupied 8 bytes, and integer occupied 4 bytes. Okay, string is occupied 16 bytes. 8. Hmm. వాటర్ వచ్చినాయి చూడు సాయి, వాటర్ వచ్చినాయి చూడు. So next is the n bytes. N bytes. N bytes means the total array occupied memories, occupied bytes. So 4 elements, each element 4. That's why it is called as 16. So one element is 4. Array have a 4 elements. 4 into 4, 16 bytes. So array have a 4 elements. Array have a 4 elements. Each element taken 4 bytes. Total 4 elements. There now 4 into 4, 16. A dot. So ND means number of dimensional. 1 dimensional, 2 dimensional, 3 dimensional. So number of dimensional. Okay. Next D type. So the array have what type? Integer type. Okay. The D type is called int type. So the method, the array is a method. Okay, so array is a method, and the size, item size, n bytes, n bytes. So n dim, d type, these are all called attributes. సో డేట్ టైప్స్ ఇక్కడ వచ్చి ఇంట్ 32, ఫ్లోట్ 64 అలా ఉంటాయి. సో దాని లోపల స్టోర్ అయిన డేటా ఇంటిజరా, ఫ్లోటా, స్ట్రింగ్ చెక్ చేయాలి. బిట్. సో ఓఎస్ ఉంటుంది కదా మనకు, ఆపరేటింగ్ సిస్టమ్ 64 బిట్ 32 బిట్ ఉంటుంది కదా. సో అట్లా ఇంటీజర్ అని 32 బిట్ ఉంటాయి, ఫ్లోట్స్ అని 64 బిట్స్ ఉంటాయి. ఉంటాయి దాంట్లో, దాని లాంగ్ ఇంట్ అంటారు దాన్ని. డిఫాల్ట్ తీసేసుకుంటాం. Now we check a dot size, f dot size, 6 elements. So f dot item size. So item size, each element. So how many bytes occupied inside of the memory? So here 8. Why 8 means? So it is a float. It is a float. Okay. F dot n bytes. So each element 8. So how many elements there? 6. 6 into 8, 48. So total. F dot d type. Float system. So the item size, n by d type size, these are called as a attributes. So always n bytes ఉంటే నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఎన్ని, 6. ఐటమ్ సైజ్ ఎంత, ఒకటి 8. 6 ఇంటూ ఒక్కోదానికి 6 into 8, 48. So item size, n by d bytes, these are called attributed. So daily we never use. Okay, whenever you need, then only you can use. Okay. So in NumPy, all methods we need to remember. Okay. The first method over is the array, and the second method. So keep on only remember in methods only. Attribute never use. Okay. The second method is arrange. So arrange, arrange. Inside of arrange, start, end, comma, step. Same thing in basic Python we are using with range method na, same arrange method also same. So a equal to, so numpy dot arrange, starting is 10, ending is 20, and step. Okay, 10, 20, and 2. So starting is start with the 10. Okay, so the step is called 2. Now output, so 10, the step means increment, 10, 12, 13, 14, 18. So the always the end is never come. You know that it is include, it is exclude. 20 always not come. Okay, it is include, it is exclude. So starting 10, okay, here step is 3. 3 means 3 increment. After 10, it is increment by the 3. So 10, 13, 16, 19. How? How? So third method. So third method. So lint space. So third method is lint space. So this method. So whenever you use the lint space, okay. So it is between the 1 to 10. So between the 1 to 10, between the 1 to 10. So it is written as a 50 iterations. So it written as a 50 iterations. So this method used for so 1 to 10. So 1 to 10. So 1 to 10. So by defaultly it is coming with the 50 iterations. Total elements is there in 50. So first thing by defaultly it written as a 50 iterations. Next thing, first element and second element. So same equal difference. Suppose this much, how much difference there? Every element same difference. So first element, second element difference how much? 0.18367347. Same difference. Second and third, third and fourth, fourth and fifth, same difference. Okay, same difference available. Okay, so by defaultly you tell start and end point. It a written is a it a written 50 iterations. Suppose you don't want 50 iterations, I need 5, I need 10, I need 3. So you can specify here inside of. So after 10 you write how many iterations you need. So by default 50 iteration coming now. So ఉన్నాయా నా తెచ్చి మిక్స్ చేసుకోరావా సగం హార్ట్ సగం కూల్. Suppose I given 5. So I need 1 to 10 between 50 elements. So in range method it is increment. In range method you use the it is increment. Here not increment. It is how many elements I need. So I need 10, I need 20, I need 30 like this. Okay, it is of starting and ending, and this 5 is called how many elements you need. So I need 5 elements. It is coming the 5. So you need 5 elements. So now check first element and second element. So how much different? 2.25. And second element, the third element, 2.25. And third to four element difference is 2.25. Same equal difference is coming. Okay, 50 iterations. కనపడుతుంది కదా 0.1837. Now I am asking 7 elements. So the difference is same. So output always it written as a always output always written as a float only. Okay, if you need, so the output is in output in the int. You need to specify here d type equal to, so int. Suppose I need output is in integer. What we do? So put comma. So d type equal to, so int. So you will get the integer. It avoid the floats. 0 point avoid the points. Same thing you need in float. You mention float. FL word float. You get the float. So not even here. So array also you can use and arrange method also you can use. So the boolean. So you know boolean how to work. All numeric. So all numeric 1, 2, 3, 4 up to any number it is a true. So whenever the numeric 0 is a false, and alphabets also any alphabet letter any word is always so always is always true. Only false is keyword is the false. Now here all are integers. So now all are true. Now we'll get all are true. Okay, in case that output have a zero place we will get the false.
అంటే వన్ ప్లేస్ లో జీరో పెట్టుకుంటూ వస్తారు.
One place like the output లో ఉంటే.
ఓకే.
In case of one place లో జీరో
దానికి జీరో పెట్టుకుంటే అయిపోతుంది.
జీరో పెడితే
ఇంటిజర్స్ అయినా ఫ్లోట్స్ అయినా సరే ట్రూ అని వస్తుంది.
దేనికైనా ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ కూడా
ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ కూడా ట్రూ అని వస్తుంది.
ఎనీ ఆల్ఫాబెట్
ఫాల్స్
వర్డ్స్
ఎప్పుడు వస్తుంది?
సున్నా
ఆల్ఫాబెట్స్ ఫాల్స్ ఉంటే ఫాల్స్
ఫాల్స్ ఉంది.
ఎఫ్ఎల్ఏ ఫాల్స్ అని ఉండాలి, లేకపోతే జీరో ఉండాలి.
జీరో అయినా ఫాల్స్ అని ఉంటే
మాత్రమే ఫాల్స్ వస్తుంది. రిమైన్ ఆల్ కేసెస్ వర్డ్ ఉన్న సెంటెన్స్ ఉన్న ఆల్వేస్ ఇట్ ఇస్ ఏ ట్రూ. So next method is zeros. So z equal to numpy dot zeros. So how many zeros you need? You can use with the 4 or 6, 7. How many zeros you need? You can use. You can write. Always I told na always the output is float. Okay, float. Okay, if you need so integer you can use with the d type equal to int. So next method is ones. That equal to, so numpy dot ones ones one ones. Sorry. So how many ones you need that you write. So next method is full. Yeah, numpy dot full. This full method, what is that one means? This inside of tuple I write some number the 4. So this letter. Okay, what is that letter? That is what is that number means? How many times you need? So this value. So I write inside of tuple some value 4, 5, 6. So anything you write, that number called as how many times this value you need. So that is called full. So the syntax, you can write list also, no problem. Inside, in place of tuple, you write okay, uh, list also, no problem. Okay, same syntax.
English hours also 4 times.
For instance, it
Mhm.
will be
చెప్పే numpy doesn't work on strings, so that's why called as a
Numeric.
so numpy is algebra, so it is called as a linear algebra. Okay, only matrix array is available, so no strings. That's why I write character, so here d type is something
Unknown
and
data.
unnotated. So that's thing. So only integer, float and boolean only.
Complex numbers also.
చెప్పే కదా, ఇంటూ
Complex numbers
ఫ్లోట్
కూడా work.
కాంప్లెక్స్. ఓకే, ఇంటూ ఫ్లోట్ బూలియన్.
Best.
స్క్రోల్ చేసా, ఇంకా ఎక్కడున్నావు ఇంకానా? ఓకే, లైన్ నెంబర్ చెప్పు చాలు.
Full అదే full.
ఓప్పా, మీకు నేను బాగా చెప్పలేదా?
అంత డీటెయిల్గా
అంత
చెప్పాలి.
detail గా
ఫీల్
చెప్పలేదు.
అవుతుంది.
ఎక్కడైనా అంతేగా.
గ్రూప్ ఉందా సార్, వాట్సాప్ గ్రూప్ బ్యాచ్ మన నెంబర్